The Cliffs and Caves update is the newest update coming to Minecraft. It was just announced at the Minecraft Live event a few days ago, and totally wasn't leaked by a random Twitch streamer a couple of days before that. The planned release date is summer 2021, which means you better get comfy in your nether bases, because that's at least 9 months away at the earliest. So what's the Cliffs and Caves update about exactly? Well, mostly caves actually. The only thing they added to mountains are goats and snow traps, and maybe some new generation that we haven't gotten to see much of yet. To start off, let's look at one of the new cave biomes, the Lush Caves. I think this one was basically a no-brainer for them to add to the game. People really seem to like the overgrown cave aesthetic, and it's been done a million times in other games, so why not Minecraft? The best part of this biome is probably the grass blocks. They basically look like normal grass blocks, but they have the grass texture on all 6 sides instead of just the top, so I'm sure everyone you know will be overusing the absolute hell out of these blocks. Next up is the Dripstone Cave. These basically look like normal caves, but with stalagmites and stalactites copied and pasted all over the place. One cool thing is that mobs actually die when they fall in stalagmites, which means if you're making a mob farm, you can just kill them on a stalagmite. The last cave biome they showed off was the Deep Dark, which seems to be a Minecraft creepypasta that manifested itself into the real game. You got the Warden, which is basically a big blue boy that can 2-shot you even if you're wearing full netherite armor. And then you got the Skulk Sensor, which is probably my favorite part of the update so far. This thing is a new redstone block that can function as a player detector, bud switch, wireless redstone, and probably a bunch of other things too. It's definitely a pretty crazy thing for them to add to the game, and hopefully they don't nerf it too much before it actually makes it into the game. And now it's time for the main course, the thing we've all been waiting for. Improved cave generation. These new caves seem a bit crazy. They definitely went for more of a cavernous feel, and everything feels open and massive. They look more like Minecraft ravines than they do traditional caves. How you're supposed to mine ores that spawn way up in the ceilings, or how you're supposed to light up caves in order to prevent mobs from spawning, I have no idea. I could definitely see this being an issue, but we'll have to wait until the patch actually drops to see. And then for some of the smaller additions to the patch, we have Amethyst crystals, which are basically extremely rare ore veins that don't have much of a purpose yet. We only know that you can turn them into telescopes to zoom in, which for those of you that use Optifine, you probably didn't even realize this wasn't a feature in the game yet. We also have copper, whose main function is basically just to oxidize over time, shifting from brown to green. This means that you can accurately recreate the Statue of Liberty in Minecraft without wasting your entire supply of diamond blocks. You can also craft copper into a lightning rod, which is okay I guess, but I can't remember the last time I've seen lightning burn something to the ground. The rain from the storm usually puts it out before the fire has any time to spread. The bundle is basically an extremely underpowered shulker box that can only fit 1 stack of items instead of the normal 27. What would really interest me in this item is that if you could put bundles inside of shulker boxes and then put those shulker boxes inside of ender chests, you could make the ultimate storage cube, and I think that would be really cool to see. And then for those of you who like holding right click on gravel blocks, I know you're out there. They added an archaeological digging system to the game, where you can uncover crudely made drawings and plaster them onto vases. I actually think archaeology has some potential, since it isn't quite like anything else in Minecraft at the moment, although it does seem to be lacking in features so far. Finally, we have the 2 new mobs being added to the game. First up is the Axolotl. For those of you who don't know, axolotls are a kind of salamander that never metamorphosize out of their larva stage. It's weird, I know, but a lot of tech companies seem to have an obsession with them. In Minecraft, they're a new pet that are basically water versions of wolves, since they attack anything you attack just like wolves, but underwater. And last but not least, you knew it was coming, the Glow Squid. He won the mob vote, deservedly so. They didn't announce any new abilities or anything, so if you want to know everything Glow Squid, maybe check out my last video, and that's about it.